Right, that's a little weird.
Geeky, what's up, Geeky? Puppy, don't make me beat you up. You wanna try a cinnamon toffee pecan?
Sure.
Come on, Dad. I need to work out. For my arms. Yeah, if I flex. Look at that belly. Like normal. Something to hold on to? I don't know what that means. Geeky. Loud game, loud game. Yeah, it is loud. I did my dailies on here. Ain't no way you made a hitting it from the back joke. Diabolical. silence. I had to hit Genshin dailies and then we got WUWA. I'm pretty sure my juice is full. Well, do on it. I don't know if I should swipe my card. Where the hell am I? I did not ask to come here. Oh wait, yes I did. Maybe? Dilly Billy! Hello, hello! Let me have it, Luba! Swiping before 10 minutes in a stream? Yeah, that'd be psychotic, couldn't it? It's going good! How you been, Dally? Dally? Wrong. I'm thinking about doing, signing up for Arknight. Oh, I mean, I pre-registered Arknight. Wait, Stygian Onslaught is happening? They have a new round of Stygian Onslaught and I missed it? Wait, how do I see how much more I have? I'm pretty sure maybe I'm low on Mora or I'm high on Mora. Yeah, but it just gave me a... It just gave me a message that Stygian was ending. Oh. This is the general thing, and then this is the disturbance outbreak. Okay. We got a new theater? When? 'Cause I still gotta do theater, I think. I thought the new theater was when Durin came out. Oh no, the new Abyss was when these two were on. New theater on the 1st, and then new Abyss on the 3rd week, 2nd week, whatever.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Wait, so does that mean I got all the boxes? And does that mean I get to pull for Shilonen? She loaning me money! No credit card. Where the fweek? There we go. Wait, so do you think the Hexerice set will be good for freaking Venti 2? And this will be obsolete? New Abyss on the 16th. And new theater on the 1st, okay. So we're chilling on theater. Go to bed? I just got on, you weirdo. You're the weirdo. You okay with me saying what it does? The new set? Sure. Reported for what? Being awake?
Watch out! Adventure time! I'm going in! Okay!
Have fun with this gift. Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, it runs out right when this fucker goes up.
Watch out!
Dare to mess with me? Brace yourself.
Thunder!
We'll see about that. Ha! Ha!
Unless you're pulled for short game with the encore?
Everybody
Oh,
stand.
that. Whoops.
Yeah.
Off we go!
Yeah, I mean, no one wants to lose their pull. But encore is like supposed to be good. Ain't she?
Watch out! Adventure time! Teamwork is strength!
Too late for regrets. Years of it.
Story has only just...
Let's play. Time for takeoff. Yeah.
Look at those damn numbers. Baby!
I'm going in!
We'll see. Yeah.
Two-piece bonus, 18% attack. Four-piece, hitting an opponent grants a blessing and pastoral wins, increasing attack by 25%. Upgraded four-piece, if Witch's homework is completed, the effect upgrades to resolve, which also increases crit rate by 20%. The four-piece effect can trigger even when the character is off field. Okay. I wonder if that still outclasses Venti. I wonder if that still outclasses this set that I'm farming. I guess that would be up to people that pay attention to the analytics of that shit. Because this gives anima bonus, but the whole point of this set over Viridescent is that he's getting attack speed and 40% attack increase and 15% animo. Because he gets on his normal attacks when he's ulted with Hexarai. He gets infused autos. But yeah, it'll definitely be better on Noblesse. Especially, like, the team I have, I've already got Noblesse right here. So the Noblesse sitting here is just really for the two-piece. Which, at that point, I could potentially go two-piece if there's another burst damage increase. I don't know if there is. Free attack and crit is very nice. That's true. Damn, HP, pyro damage, attack percentage, crit damage. That'd be good on... Ooh. Does Dea scale off of HP damage? She scales off both HP and attack. So this would like send her up the fucking up the ranks. This is like a perfect piece for her, except for no crit rate. I mean, not that I'll ever play as her. Wait, this would be good for the water girl, right? Isn't this the water girl set? The dancing girl? And then this is 2 HPs and crit damage EM. I'm glad I'm getting all these items for others.
Yahoo! Yeah, let's light it up. Teamwork is
Okay. Repeat it. Think you can get away? Brace yourself. Yahoo! Yeah.
leave it to me.
Dare to mess with me?
This is the best part when everything...
Let's light it up.
moves really slowly because that last one comes out right at the end.
Go.
He only wants HP and yeah, I guess like the whole point is the blooms, right? And so then 2180. I don't think I'm gonna play. I think I'm playing Arc Raiders tomorrow night, so.
Everybody stand. Time for takeoff.
Wait, this is bad.
Have fun with this gift. Here we go. Yeah.
Big L taken, big L taken.
Brace yourself.
I'm going in.
Think you can get away?
Watch out.
Yeah.
Bro, like, I just wish that this fucking set would just, like, for once, give me something for fucking, what's his name? Like, Venti's so weak right now. Team boy shorts? He's the only boy shorts. He's got the weird bard legs. He's got pants on. And he's got shorts on. Wait, let's check the shop. Is he still in shorts in his gift and his outfit? Oh, okay. Let's just spend.
Benny's adventure
Sorry,
team,
you can
assemble!
donate 1,680 points to so I can get Vinny's pants.
Or not.
There you go. That's only $30.
Ow!
Well,
Where did that come
$15, and there you go. And then you can stop complaining about boy shorts. You bitch.
this then.
Everybody stand! Gears of the storm!
Story has only just...
Time for takeoff!
That was quick.
Yeah!
Get slurped up.
Yeah! We'll see about that.
Watch out!
Let's play! Full speed ahead!
Where the hell are you going, bro? Ow!
Leave it to me!
Dare to mess with me?
This team needs to be ulting, bro.
Let's light it up! Going in! Think you can get away? Here we go!
Come here. Aha!
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
I don't think I have any ER now. Well, I have this team's ER is okay. It's just that, well, 281. Holy shit. Only character that ascends with ER? Well, that's why I'm kind of confused. Don't you start at 100 ER? It only has 100. Well, okay. Also, my set is not. I'm still working on it, okay? These are just thrown on. I don't even have a full helmet. Look at how good of a spot Durin's in, though. 99, 168, bro. And I get a little more once I upgrade the sword, which I need more of these, that's why. Hello Horn. I was I was getting on WUWA and then I was like, oh shit, let me do my Genshin dailies because I knew my juice was full. And then I'm getting back on WUWA. So I didn't. I'll just change the category real quick. Reported for false advertising? Like I care, bro. People... These, I see people do that all the time. Like, but on accident, I think. I just assume it's not on accident. Okay. I didn't want that to happen. Oh, look at that. You get a double reward. Get a pyro cockle. Man, I love Genshin, but why are they gonna be so stubborn with quality of life changes? Yeah, I mean, I agree.
Faster.
I think they really need to get up with some of these changes. Just to get it more in line with Wuthering Waves. I think they need to go ahead and bite the bullet and lower the pity. Lower the pity cost to 80. And they need to streamline a lot of this stuff going on. But also, I mean, at the end of the day, it's also like, it is just a different paced game. Like, all the games don't have to be so rapid fire, quick, quack, quack, quick, quack. Yeah, Genshin compared to WUWA. But also, I mean, Genshin has been making good concessions. They give you the free constellations. They changed the weapon banner. They should go ahead and change it to guaranteed at the end. But one banner holds two. So there is kind of like, I don't know. But I do think that they should just go ahead and not have a 50-50 for the weapon banner. But also, there's like, the thing about Genshin is that their 4-star weapons are super viable. Like, you don't really have to have the SIG for your characters. And like, obviously the SIG is good, but for said character, but feel they shouldn't leave the weapon you get to RNG. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, that would be a great change. If they want to leave it in for a 50-50, that's a really good idea, Dilly. If you want to leave it in for a 50-50 on the weapon banner, then they could do it. They could completely overhaul it, and they say, okay, both weapons are on one banner, right? But if you... well, then they would actually make it a true 50-50, and that might feel even worse. I don't know. I was going to say it's 50% weapon, 50% standard. And then you could be like, okay, well, you won the 50-50. Now choose which 5-star weapon you want out of these two. Oh, you lost the 50-50. Choose which 5-star weapon you want out of the list. Because, yeah, like getting... is the bell...
Sure.
not the bell. Isn't there, like, just a absolutely terribly awful weapon in the 5-star pool? Is that accurate, or is that... am I just thinking of the bell being
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
useless? I'd rather that over winning the 50-50 and getting the wrong weapon. Yeah.
Adventure time. Everybody stand.
We'll see about that. Have fun with... let's play.
Get back!
Yahoo!
Ow.
Yeah. Let's play.
Leave it to me!
Too late for regrets.
I think you told me you made a mistake.
Wretched dastard.
I don't know if you explained the mistake.
Yeah.
Devouring claw!
Powering claw.
Dare to mess with me?
Bro. Like, choosing to not ult on this team is so fucking painful.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Devouring claw!
Alright, let's just fucking ult on this.
We'll see about that. Brace yourselves. Too late for regrets.
Watch out!
Oh, with a friend wanting to get back into Overwatch and you said yes? Why is bro not playing Risley? Because I haven't been... But I wanted to use the new bow. I guess it doesn't matter. Is this not... what would this be good on? Alien? Problem is, I don't have... oh, I guess I don't have Fav upgraded. Oh, it's at the same... Wait, is it at the... Oh, wow. Level 60 and it's at the same ER. Okay, never mind. Don't matter. I feel like in WUWA, even when there is something really bad or annoying, there is always hope it will be changed with upcoming patches. But in Genshin, you just say it is what it is. Yeah. I don't know. I guess so, yeah. I mean, I guess that's how I've kind of felt about Genshin. There are things that like just do need changes and have needed changes for too long that don't get changed.
Thank you for complete.
Everyone a 4-piece emblem. Well, I'm just holding my ults too much. I think I don't need to hold on to the ult. What the hell is Shilonen doing here?
You might want to get a guide.
Is this a Shilonen? Oh. Gotta start a quest for me? I don't want to talk to her. I actually do like that change. They're just like, the characters are just kind of there randomly. Oh, did I do the trials for these banner characters? Oh my gosh. I always hold on to ults. Yeah, that's what I do too. I hold on to them and just end up not using them at all.
Academic research isn't some kind of fad.
I love Genshin. I enjoyed my time with it immensely. I'm unable to force myself to ever play it again. I mean, that's okay. Like, that's perfectly fine. That's kind of it is what it is. I think Genshin has a different pace, and it just... And like some of the things are okay for it to be different pace and don't change. I think sometimes there are scenarios where like it's like, okay, this does need to change because it is quite simply just quality of life. Like I wonder if another Pyro instead of Furina would be more powerful. What am I doing on here anymore? I think I'm done with Genshin now, right? Got my Dust of Enlightenment. Spent my juice. Did my dailies. Okay. But yeah, that would actually be a good overhaul for the weapon banner. If you're going to maintain the 50-50, you say, okay, you won, here's your choice of between the two weapons that you won. And then, oh, you lost, here's your choice between the standard 5 stars. Weapons. I guess you could do character as well. Can you lose on the weapon banner to a 5-star character? Like, can you lose weapon banner to Chi-Chi? No, so it's only weapons? Yeah. So I think that would actually be a really good idea. But there's some things that I like more in Genshin. You know, I mean, I've only been playing this for a couple weeks, but... I like that I don't have to relog in every time I start this damn game up. Genshin has better Rizlies. Totally not still sad that I lost Yelan's bow to Flint Spear and have it sitting in my inventory at level 20. And like, nobody can use Flint Spear, right? Alt F4 to quit WUWA and you don't have to relog in. But yeah, that's roommate. That's kind of like the company thing. Even when there is something really bad or annoying, there's always hope it'll be changed with upcoming patches. But in Genshin, you just say it is what it is. But also, I think that it could come down to the company. But I also, again, I've been bringing this up a couple times. It is the consumer. The consumer holds the power. So like, every time every time Genshin says sit dog and we sit, then like that's just us conceding power to Genshin and Hoyo and being like, okay, we accept. And that's any company. Once we... What's up, Sino? I mean, it's just like 2 clicks. I think it would take longer for me to Alt F4. That's y'all. I mean, that's everyone that plays and consumes anything. Because, like, at the end of the day, okay, I said this the other day. If all Genshin players were like, we're just gonna stop pulling until you change the weapon banner, lower the pity, and give us better quality of life stuff. Fix your shit. They would fix it immediately. There is no end of service in this scenario. There is no end of service. Because they have so much money that they can continue to keep it going. And then they'll release, like... There are contingency plans for every single live service video game out there before end of service happens. If it's managed decently. And those contingency plans are releasing a big deal moment to bring back interest, doing big events, doing handouts on pulls and primos, giving away a 5-star character, whatever. Those are all contingency plans for, okay, our numbers are dropping. They have those sitting there. It's just like ammo for them. Same thing with WUWA. People brought up, like, in WUWA, there was the yearly event, and they gave you a certain amount of pulls, and then some, like, the community was like, these aren't enough pulls. They had those pulls ready. They were just seeing if you guys would be okay with X amount of pulls. We'll say 10 pulls. And then they're like, oh, you want more pulls? Okay, we'll give you 20 pulls total. Or plus 20 pulls. And so, like, that is... They were already ready for it. I'm not saying that they're trying to trick everybody, but, like, that's less like, oh, we're such a kind-hearted company, and it's more like, in the business view, the business standpoint, they were ready for everyone to want something more, but they were testing the waters to see if you would accept less. Does that make sense? So Genshin does that, and I mean, we'll say Genshin does that, but we've spent too much time accepting less from Genshin. It's not gonna happen low-key because the Genshin community kind of filled with dickheads. Well, every community is filled with dickheads. That's just nihilistic. Like, every single gaming community is like, oh, my gaming community is so toxic. Right? Talk to Valorant players, talk to League players, talk to Smite players, talk to Overwatch players. It's all the same conversation. We just all think that each community is worse than the other community. But again, like, what I am positing, what I'm putting forth, it will never happen. I agree with you, Sino, because it will never happen ever. It doesn't happen. It would require an organized protest. It would require us to be like, everyone stop buying the $5 30-day thing, stop buying the battle pass, stop spending $50 on a set of pulls. I mean, I'm of the stance that $500 for a character is a ridiculous price tag. Of course, they give you a lot of little primos. That's both games. This game's probably like $75 less character cost-wise. But what we've done is accepted that price tag from the beginning. And that's the problem. I would venture to guess that in China, it's not that expensive. I don't know, though. I don't know what the price tags are if they line up perfectly in other countries. Obviously America has more money than a lot of places, so like they can kind of just do that. What's up, Saya? Welcome to the stream. Saya on fire. Hello. I blame China for everything, especially the accepted gacha systems. The gacha system itself is not what I'm even criticizing, though. Like, I kind of like... I like this system. Maybe it's because I'm, like... I enjoy the Gamba or whatever. Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't like the system. I'm just trying to think, like, if you... Yeah, maybe that would just be the better scenario. Make the characters free. I mean, Overwatch did it, and they succeeded, and they prospered. The characters come out for free. We've got hella cool skins. But... it's possible to take the perspective that because of the price tag, the quality of the characters are going up like crazy. We Western audience are technically their cash cows. Yeah, but also I think that if they lowered the price tags, then they'd make more money. Because psychologically, people would be so much more willing to pay to drop that $100 swipe if they knew that $100 swipe was getting them to the second pity. If I knew I was guaranteed my character, I would be way more likely to swipe $100. But because at this point, $100 is like 50 pulls without my double bonus that I get once a year, I'm so like less down to swipe. Western player base are not the cash cows of Genshin. I don't know where any of the money flows. But I think culturally it's more likely that the Asian countries, it's just more normal for the Asian countries to like collect these characters on such an obsessive level. It's not, this isn't I would say like in the gaming community, the gacha community in America is way smaller than in Asian countries. Just because it's like, I don't know, it's just not as normalized. Japan and Korea, I think, are the top 2 spenders in any gacha game. Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. Remove 50/50 and it's no longer a gacha, is it? I don't know. I guess not. My brother already spent hundreds of pulls to get Lumi because he's obsessed with her. Well, yeah, I mean, there's gonna be American outliers, but like, there's more people buying the $5, $10 than there are spending thousands in America. Probably way more free-to-players in America than there are in those Asian countries. Gacha been around a long time before these games came out, and they've had way worse gacha systems. Yeah, I mean, like, I also think that, you have, that we've probably pioneered a lot of quality of life. Well, I don't know. If we aren't the driving monetary factor, then I don't know if, I think the most heard section of the community is the largest. Well, actually, that's a bad statement too, because things like League of Legends gets pushed by the pro scene rather than the casual scene. But obviously there's more money in the casual scene in League. I did get Cartithia, yeah. I'm pulling for her weapon right now. And then I don't know if I'm going to hold for a myth. I'm going to check out Morn. It's just a Dual Knight Abyss removed it, so that's no longer a gacha game. That's just an RPG at that point. I've spent over $1,200 on WUWA, and honestly, I regret it. Well, that's why I kind of have been pioneering, like, the whole spend responsibly. The thing about the spend responsibly thing is it's not just like, oh, spend as long as it's extra money, leisure money. What I think about playing a free-to-play live service game is you decide in that moment that what you're about to spend is worth the amount of entertainment that you've received from the past. In normal game purchases, you're going, okay, $60 for, or $50 for Clair Obscur. I've heard it's a fantastic game. I'm not paying up front. Or I am paying up front, and then I'll find out if it's good. In these games, they're going, hey, here's less of a risk factor. You get to play for free, and then we're gonna try our hardest to get you to pay money, but that's up to you to decide if your money is worth it. Obviously, if you want this game to continue to release great content, you should probably put some money into the game. Responsibly, obviously. But you could also just ride on the curtails of the whales. Like, your $100 is like a drop in the bucket, right? So does it really matter? But imagine all of the drops in the buckets that build up into the game it is. And the quality of characters that they're releasing with that mecha character coming out. What's up, Spang Blop? Problem with DNA is it's way too much of a grind and a boring grind. Only spent on Zany skin. But yeah, so like if you're, say you're like 50 hours into the game and you're running out of primos to farm on the map and you go, man, I really want that character. I haven't spent any money or whatever. I don't have any primos to get. Then, and you have some extra money, then I would say it's okay to swipe. Just because, well, actually, I would say consider that swipe and say, do I think it's worth it based on the entertainment I've gotten and based on the perceived entertainment I should get in the future? Yeah, Kelvin, I used my guarantee up. But I also just have so much primos, and we got so lucky on the pulls, like with Linne. With Linne, her weapon, and then even with Cartethia, like we're so far ahead on my pull economy from free to play. Abel ranting before an hour in the game. Clap. A lot of people don't like to grind for hours for part of a character. Yeah, and personally, I think like the reward for grinding is part of it for me. Like, I want to earn that character later. I don't want to just be like, oh, well, I have the money. Like, I want to feel like I earned Cartethia, right? You did very well as a free-to-player having 2 major DPS. Yeah. You need characters because meta, you could complete endgame to get more asteroids. Right. But if you do well enough, you could free to play your way into. You could probably take Ling Yang into the end game and do fine. At least you can in Genshin, like a character like Ling Yang. But I mean, there's videos on Genshin of you 4-starring like all of the end game content, which is actually like some of it is pretty whale barred or meta barred, I should say. I don't know about WUWA, how like meta contingent it is, but that's what you guys have been saying, that WUWA does kind of take away meta and bring it more towards skill because of the way it works. Like, you can complete those in-game challenges with a more skill leaning playstyle rather than just buying the most OP highest damage dealing characters. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if you guys, if we want changes in Genshin, we need to stand. We need to stand up and like really, that's what it is. It's using your wallet as a weapon. That's if you want changes in any game. That's something you pioneer on Reddit, in the communities, anything like that. Because there are people that are gonna listen to that and go, yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and they'll start getting on board for it. And you see a 10% drop in your revenue, and then you realize that there's a whole subset on Reddit that are talking about vetoing swiping and things like that. Even a 10% drop could make Genshin be like, oh, okay. Maybe we implement those changes into the weapon banner that we've been holding off on now. Because I guarantee you, Genshin has a plan for the weapon banner. It is sitting in their basement until they lose enough percentage of their revenue, until enough people fade away out of the game. People, like, they will do things to bring people back. Big companies that have a massive inflow of money have their contingency plans ready. Before end of service. Way before end of service. Some people entirely solo endgame modes in this game with Danjin, and I don't know how they do it. Who's Danjin? Is that just a random 4-star? Wuthering Waves, weapon banner. Yeah, I'm talking about Genshin, because there's some things that Genshin should do to kind of come more in line with the quality of life Wuthering Waves has. I think in both games, I mean, like, seriously, I don't... The price tag they put on these characters is just absurd to me. I think it is too high, personally speaking. And then Genshin's is a little higher than this one, but... Who are you guys saying? Danjin?
Got a long bucket list. Good thing I've got time to check every box.
Sometimes I get a little carried away in battles.
What, she's just like a DPS?
I didn't startle you, did I? Sometimes I get a little carried away in battles.
Not even?
I didn't startle you, did I?
She's an amplifier? Yeah, I mean, like, but that's the thing, is this is viable, so that could just be, like, a good example of, like... That's why I was, like, I've been constantly interrogating you guys, like... Some people are like, oh, well, you don't even really pull for Cart unless you get Coca-Cola and you get her weapon. And you should probably go ahead and get Coca-Cola's weapon, too. It's like, okay, I get that that is the scenario where I get, like... plus 1,000,000 damage, but in these games you don't need the 1,000,000 damage. So like, how far do I actually need to invest into Cartithia? Obviously the bigger numbers is more satisfying, but do I have to have those millions of numbers, right? She's like a glass cannon build. Her skill consumes HP, and once she's one shot she does a lot of damage. People worry about the meta and get dupes way too much. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm messing around. Like, I'm just giving a good example, or an example of how I realize. I mean, I know you. I haven't been told that you need Coca-Cola's weapon. She's a DPS that damages herself when doing damage and can heal herself. Okay, that's pretty cool. Skill can make up for a lot, yeah. I mean, like, even, like, okay, yeah, in WUWA, and Genshin, difficulty is less. So that being said, even in the end game of Genshin, you can, if you stat, but, like, that's, I said this last night, Genshin is more about the stats in the team comp, rather, or, like, the, I guess, like, the execution of the combination of the abilities of your team comp, and, like, the reactions, and this has more skill play involved, like, more leaning towards the dodges and parries being involved, and that has a pretty big impact. Obviously the damage, you can't just, I mean, you could, I guess, if you don't have a time limit, you could go in with like level 1 character, level 1 weapon, but that would be like the masochistic challenge run type of thing. Cartithia is too easy to use. Yeah, she's probably, I mean, I'm talking more about her, the premium nature, like the amount of investment you need to get her numbers up. Time limit is only for tower. So if you do hologram, you could go in with level 1 stuff and just base it purely on your like dodge skill. And assumably spend like hours fighting that one boss because of their HP scaling. That's why I love Cart, because she's easy to use. Yeah. I mean, okay, I guess this would be the good time to go ahead and just push the quest line. So we can get into the new land, and then we can get Cartethia's upgrade material.
There are traces of a resonance energy discharge everywhere.
What a mess! This place looks like it was just bombarded. Yep, that's definitely Cartethia's residual frequencies. Huh? Where does she go?
Where you at, Cartethia? Wait, what's the point of... Oh. That wasn't the quest. You use Cartethia 3 swords and you use plunge attack for buffs and use ultimate blading of howling to explode all stacks for erosion. Yeah. Thanks. Gabormeister. Level mats? Level mats, because I'm barred by region for Cartethia.
No
Same
response.
as Linne. I can't upgrade him. And then all of my characters I'm barred by union level.
Huh? Over there! But the traces are kind of messy. They feel
I guess that you know
unsteady,
Linne.
too.
Do you mind if I add you as a friend? Sure.
That way. That's the archipelago across from Aguna. The traces are still fresh. We should follow them to find Cartethia before they fade.
Should we go now?
Yes. With the Thenodian's will gone, she wouldn't lose contact unless something's wrong. Really wrong. But before we go...
Oh, a call from the honored laureate himself. What is it?
Would you
Mission
guys? Do you guys
serenity
think
by
you would
Consul, I
rather
presume?
see in Genshin like quality of life graphics, and gameplay enhancements, or the pulls to change? What would you rather see first? I assume you've seen the latest Amy sneak peek leak? Yeah. Oh, we watched it like 3 times yesterday. It was cool. The first option easily. What do you mean by the gameplay enhancements? I mean, like, okay, so like Genshin is locked at 60 frames per second, and also, oh, with like gameplay enhancements, I think just like more dynamic characters, which actually I would say that they've been doing that with the dynamic characters. I would say with Kinich, with the Natline characters, it seems they're a little more dynamic and like movement wise. So they kind of have already started that. Even with like Flynn, when I did Flynn's trial, like he has like multiple ults/Es to do that I didn't read, but are different. WUWA characters are too dynamic. Roll that shit back, in my honest opinion. I actually kind of agree with that take. I think there's character to character, there's too much things. It's like, oh well, this is the these this massive list of buttons is the way you execute this team, and then your outcome is for like 5 seconds. Also, I have been slowly falling into that thought process too. I think that something that is kind of enhancing the perspective of like
I see.
WUWA's gameplay of being like, oh my gosh, look how insane this is just that there's so many like circles and lines, and then like your character is like doing this all the time. They have so many characters that are doing that. It's just like a lot going on. And the camera doesn't even keep up with your characters, which is weird to me. I think they need to change. They need to fix their cameras in WUWA. WUWA just needs to get better with explaining kits. They over-explain way too much. Yeah, I don't even think like they. I like the intro outro stuff and the concerto or whatever it is. I just think like maybe it's a little too elaborate. I don't know. Like with one character, you build up this by hitting your 5th chain in your auto attack, and then for this other character, you build this up by the fucking hitting your E and then hitting a down attack. But then this character, you build it up by just standing there and looking at the enemy and letting it hit you.
Go
Like,
on. What is it you wish to ask of me?
let's just like kind of like streamline that. I wouldn't mind getting more pools, but okay with the current pool system. I'm free to play and I have like 12 5-stars, and I find part of the fun to be planning out who I'm gonna get next. Just me though. I agree with that. I think I
want to learn more about the archipelago before I set off to find her.
part of the allure of the gacha format for me is not being able to get every single character, because I'm just not going to spend that kind of money to be able to get every single character. And so like kind of choosing, okay, I really like this character in game, I really like their combat, I like their personality, I like their design. I want it like in Genshin Impact, there's a lot of meta characters that I'm just gonna skip in an effort to get Worthlessly. I just love his design. I like his character when I met him in the story, and he's also a cryo main DPS catalyst holder. I think everything about him, I want him.
Since you're in a
So
hurry,
I would
I'll
swipe
spare
for
you
him,
the lengthy
but
details.
also I would save for him. Whereas like all these characters, like Amath looks cool. I've never been like a mecha obsessor though.
That archipelago is called
So if I actually get her, it's hard to say. I actually like just off of character design, I would personally choose Augusta over her out of the gate. What, Geeky? Did I miss something you said? You talking about the helmet thingy to upgrade her, because you can get that without reaching the actual storyline, just the boss. Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about the flowers, like the regional plants that I can't get to until I push the
It's
story.
another city-state within Renacita. Like us Raganese, its people were guided by the Sentinel across vast seas to settle there.
My Cartethia is S2. I do practically 600,000 damage with air erosion and Cartethia's moveset plus Fleur de Lis. Just play and have fun, collect the shots, and pick the character you like first, and see if you want to sign up for a premium team. Right. Augusta, I was like, then I played her, I was like, never mind, she a bad bitch. Which has been every patch since 2.2. Yeah.
But over time, Septimont and Raguna's differences
Twice?
led to a rift. Each one forged its own path.
Well. Thanks. Sorry. I've got two lines of chat to read.
What kind of differences?
Yeah, I know. I got a lot of pools ahead of me. I'm not really like economizing my pools at the moment. I find it funny seeing people complain about the gacha in these games. I've seen so much worse in the past. This is almost too easy sometimes.
Septimontians don't believe in the Sentinel.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I think anybody can... I get that there is worse. There can always be worse, but just because
Even from
there
a
can always
shared
be worse
origin,
doesn't mean
the
this is
hearts
good.
and minds of people can diverge in unexpected ways.
Like, it's like being... I don't know. It's like losing your house to foreclosure and now you're homeless and someone being like, oh, it could be worse. You could be missing your legs, too. It's like, okay, but that doesn't make being homeless not bad. You know, like... So, yeah, there could be worse, but...
Septimont is a city of warriors.
Don't spend the money.
It's
It's
created
simple.
simple.
I also refuse to spend
All
money
for
outside of
glory.
my set subscription
Fear
budget.
no
Well, yeah,
death.
and the
They
unfortunately,
revere
not
heroes,
everyone has that
not the
same
divinity.
self-control. What led you to being homeless? I'm not talking about the lead-up. I'm just talking about the end result. The end result in these video games is that the price tag on Cantarella is $500. Well, sorry, WUWA is cheaper. So the price tag on Cantarella and WUWA is probably $375 to $400. WUWA on, I mean, the price tag on Veresa is $475? That's what a 5-star costs. Max cost. I'm not talking about farming free primos. I'm talking about if you swiped and you lost your 50-50, you lost all your pity up to the maximum amount, this would be the price tag. I think that's a ridiculous price tag. Well over what they
Raguna enforces
need to reinvest into their
strict
game and still make
controls for Septimontians.
and
At
still make
Septimont,
profit. Plenty of profit.
Places no such barriers for the Raganese.
Mauve is a good off-field pyro player for Risley. People complain about what they're used to. Yeah, I mean, I get on here and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all these nice things that Genshin doesn't have. But eventually I'm going to get, I mean, jaded towards it and probably find the flaws.
You could say that Septimont has
Funny
a
thing is,
far
if you can't
more
afford it, don't spend it.
accepting
If you can
attitude
spend it on
towards
whatever you
outlanders.
want. If you can spend it on whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, it's all of this stuff is entertainment. It's leisurely products. Cantarella is a leisurely product. It is not a necessity. But at the same time, a video game product doesn't not have to be a luxury item. But that's also just a new concept.
At present, Septimont is hosting the Great Aegon, a cornerstone in the city's economy.
Video games typically,
season
other
draws
than like, you know, there's a
visitors
couple outliers with like that
far and
StarCraft
wide.
thing having $1,000 ships and shit like that. But typically video games aren't a luxury scenario. I see people spending money on all sorts of stupid shit like 20k purses. Yeah, all of it's all yeah,
Sounds like
a
the
leisurely
perfect
product
time
in
to
more ways
visit
than one.
Septimont. Thank you.
Do you know how
Cantarella.
much it costs to produce games and characters? No, I don't. I'm not gonna claim to, but I know it's millions. I'm aware of that, but I'm also aware of the amount of money that these games can generate. So I'm sorry, but that's not an excuse to put that price tag. Cantarella's trailer with the Gunner tongue animation. Millions of people watched that and nobody counted the number of tacit mark peaks on her tongue, which spoiled the reveal that she was the Sentinel Resonator, Blessed Maiden, Allah Jinshi. Yeah, Dean, I know it's a business. The whole point I'm making here, the whole point of the conversation is that they set the price tag and we say, okay or not okay. Okay? That's the power that we have. Our wallet is more powerful than the company. The problem is that too many people said, okay. WUWA and Genshin can bring the price tag down easily if the consumer were to force their hand. The problem is that the consumer is not forcing their hand. They're just complaining and then still dumping money into the game. almost guarantee you that they make more money off of the $5 bundle than they make off of their whales. Because the whales can only spend so much money, but there are so many people out there being like, oh, this $5 thing is such a good value. Which, I agree. It's a good value. I've been collecting Ashtrites since update 2.8. Got Chisa plus a weapon, and now I'm collecting them from Morn. I already have 194 shots saved. Gacha game is not exclusive to this problem. I'm not saying that.
You're the Thessalian
But what Gacha
eternal
is doing
Anna.
is creating
And
an
of course,
egregiously large
I
price
am the
tag
guest.
for a product
No
that
need for formalities
I
between us.
personally don't think that deserves that price tag. But we've just okayed it and normalized it. But I'm not even complaining about... I'm complaining about the price tag. I'm not complaining about gacha systems. I'm still playing the game, and I'm buying their $5 thing, and I'm buying their $10 battle pass. I did it. I already spent 15 bucks on this
You
game.
can give us a lift.
Because my perceived value was worth that $15. But I'm also not the type to go, oh my god, 5 days left, I have to get Coca-Cola, and I have to get this weapon, because I have to have the most damage out of Cartethia. Oh wait, who's next? Feet Girl, Augusta with the big boobies, a new girl Morn. Oh my gosh, I have to get it. Okay, here's my card. I'm not that kind of person. So, my perspective is a little different. Some people have to keep spending, and some people don't have that money to spend. Yeah, some people should not play gachas. The problem is, too many people have accepted the price tags. I mean, that's just is what it is. Maybe it is the Asian countries that normalized a character costing $500 and it's okay. But also in those countries, there isn't as much purchasing freedom. That is one of the... I mean, like, that's one of the super powerful things... That's one of the super powerful things that America has going for it, is that we have all of the power as a consumer. Some people should not play gacha. They also should not set foot inside a casino. Yeah, absolutely. I just found this game. Is it worth playing as a free-to-play person? Yeah, I think so. I absolutely think so. I've spent $15, so I'm technically, I guess, not free-to-play. Some people say free-to-play is not spending up to a certain amount. But there's some really good cheap quality of life things, like $10 for the battle pass, you get a good amount of stuff on it, and then $5 for this daily thing that gives you more pulls on here. I'm not an advertiser for this, I'm just kind of explaining to you a couple of the aspects that are really good, that are budget friendly. But spend how you want to. If you don't want to spend any money, you're perfectly fine playing this game free to play. You could... The exact number is kind of up in the air. But you get like 300 plus pulls on the map itself. Just out the gate. Or like not out the gate. You have to farm for it. You have to put in the effort to get them, but that's free to play pulls. So you're at that point, you're guaranteed like 3 limited banner characters if you want. They give you a novice choice, which is after 50 pulls on the blue pull banner, you get a guaranteed 5-star. And then you also... So I'm actually... It's great that you came into my stream, Zerg, because I'm actually like brand new to this game. This needs to shut the fuck up, whatever that stupid chiming is. I'm actually brand new to this game. So this is, in the last 2 weeks, my experience in this game. I have... Still technically free to play, kind of. I have the brand new limited banner character with her signature weapon. I have another limited banner character right here, and I still have hundreds of pulls to get. I have this 5-star character, I have this 5-star character, and I have this 5-star character. I have one more 5-star character to get. I have a 5-star weapon to get. Those are all my new player perks. Now, how you spend your new player perks on said roster is you know, up to you, but that's what I have gotten. Wait, and this one. So I have a limited banner character, limited banner, which you can get her. The recommended is you get her on one of the new player banners right here, but you can choose which one you want out of that list. Limited banner. So this is new player perk. Sorry, I'm gonna restart. New player perk. New player perk. Lost the 50/50. 5-star character. Lost the 50/50. 5-star character. Limited banner. That's all the 5 stars I've gotten, and I have her limited banner weapon. So they actually have a lot of good quality of life for brand new players, and a lot of pulls. They just gave us some ash tries for a bug fix. You've been playing Blue Protocol and I get annoyed with the aspect depending on guilds or groups to complete raids events. This game is a lot more solo. I mean, it's completely solo. You can choose to play with people, but it's like, I think it's limited on the things you can do to play with others. Like, you don't run around in the overworld playing. Are you pulling anyone in 3.1? If 3.1 is, you know, Augusta and what, Morn, then yes. I think I want to pull for, you know, and Augusta. I'd have to look at Morn. And I'd have to decide once I actually see Augusta's kit and everything and meet those two characters in the game. But Yuno's kit seemed really cool. And I have Linne. And are all three of those Spectro? There's basically no reason to do co-op. We need more events for co-op. So, from the stream perspective, it would be beneficial for me to get the brand new characters so I can show them to people viewing. So, maybe I still try and go for Morn, but I would like to get Yuno and Augusta. Wait, Augusta is Electro, Yuno is Wind? They should allow people to do the side quests and daily in co-op like Genshin. Yeah, I mean, I think there's nothing that doesn't benefit that. And they start lending a fully built character for new... Yeah, I'm actually using it. You also,
I will be there for
I have like a list of fully built 5-star characters I can choose from that I can just use on my team. So I can use her in place of one of my...
Sprout.
This game is very flashy. Actually, like, a little overwhelming sometimes. There's a lot going on.
My heart's racing like crazy.
Super pretty, Zerg. Super pretty game.
Not really.
If you haven't tried it, I also look into Genshin Impact.
uneasy.
That's the other one I play. I have a bunch of time in Genshin Impact. Yo, Zerg, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the A2K family.
Like, things are all tangled up somehow.
2.4 quest star lock-in, nerds! Let's freaking go! Riding on the back of a manta ray into the new lands. And there we go. I also pre-registered for Arknight, chat. So I'm gonna try it out. See how I like it. He's called us nerds. I'm a nerd too. You're guaranteed one 5-star character per patch as free to play. You'll get SIG weapon if you won 50/50 early pull. Okay, that's actually a good insight. So basically the amount of things pulls you get from the map is what, that's what you're saying? Is you're guaranteed 1 5-star per thing. You get a lot of free-to-play currency from events. Now, I will concede a little bit. I actually think that the amount of free-to-play currency you get from these games, this game and Genshin, is actually like really impressive.
Abby?
I've been on that
You're
board
right.
with Genshin before I even
How do you
played
feel now?
WUWA. I've been on that board, on that train. You get a lot. And as long as you are just being responsible with the characters you're going for and the pulls you're making, you could get the characters you want. But if you want every single damn character that comes in, you're probably not gonna earn enough unless you get like ultra giga lucky on these characters. If you don't pull for weapon, you get 1 character per patch. There you go.
Nothing from my tacit mark. Is it sleeping?
Which really, unless you're
Or
doing
is
the
it-
ultimate end-game stuff, you don't even need the SIG weapons. In my opinion. That's at least definitely for Genshin. I'd argue that it's probably still the same for this.
Cardithea helped with Abby's symptoms before.
Able
could
L
really use her
yapping
help
during new
now.
region cutscene unsubscribing. Alright, see ya. If you're actually logging in daily and completing all events, you get so much. Yeah.
We share the same thread of Imperator's power. I could try using that to sense where she is.
Good luck. Arc9 doesn't pique my interest though. Apparently in Arcanite they do 6 stars.
What's that creature she's facing?
I was intrigued.
Half human, half lion tested Discord?
Wonder how they're doing it.
Or a special echo?
I don't know if I was just seeing the advertisements wrong, but it looked like they have 4, 5, and 6-star characters.
She was here before.
I checked out some of the beta footage and it didn't really look like it was for me.
I'll follow
Yeah, I
the
don't
same
know.
path and see if I can find someone to talk to.
You about to get assassinated? Puppy! There's a puppy! WUWA's only flaw is the lack of Dragon Girls, Demon Girls. Genshin got Dragon Boy. Go play Genshin.
As your fingers touch the cold statue, the whispers of fallen heroes ring through your mind. The clash of weapons mingles with battle cries and hearty laughter. Amid these sounds, the hero's legacy armor murmurs its late master's eternal longing for glory.
W narrator.
That armor might be an echo.
Alright, sounding Scottish. You're blooming mad if you think I sounded Scottish there. What the hook are you on about?
An echo that awaits a true warrior.
Hero Slash. Aim at the mechanism, then press the highlighted button to don the hero's legacy armor and gain the Hero Slash skill. Aim and press the corresponding button to slash.
It seems happy. Is it because I'm reminding it of past battles?
WUWA
Looks
has
like
6
I've made my
stars.
first friend here.
The good thing is that in Wuthering Waves, the soft pitch is lower. 64. The weapon banner is guaranteed, and the company gives many rewards. Yeah. I mean, reward-wise, it's
Wind,
pretty much
guide
in
me.
line with Genshin, from what I've seen so far. But the permanent events is definitely a welcome thing that Genshin needs to do. Oat nut! We got that oat nut! Ooh, yellow beacons! Oh my gosh, look at the upgrade we got! The beacons are yellow now! Oh shit! This land looking nice. I actually so far like the way this looks. Looking real, Amazon or something. Welcome to Rome. One of my favorite counties, though.
So,
What? Oh, countries. I've
this
never
is
been there, let
Septimat.
alone tried their haggis. What's a haggis? Whoa. Damn! That's a nice castle. Genshin never gives you 90 pulls, and the rate is much lower too. What is 90 pulls? What are you talking about? Genshin gives you, like, if I'm not mistaken, like minimum 80 up to 120 pulls per patch.
The traces will guide you here. And when the time comes, you'll bring this story to its rightful end.
A lot of verticality in
The
Septimat.
scent
Hell
of
yeah.
seawater.
I like it
It's
vertical.
right ahead.
I like that shit vertical.
Burb? You're gonna burb right when I get a Septimat, Dilly? Welcome to Natland, the nation of war. More like Fatland. Damn, that's cool looking. Chat, sometimes you just gotta stop and appreciate well-made environments. I'm not even trying to do a weird angle on cart. I'm literally just looking at this thing in the middle of my screen. I realized it looked like I was gooning. I was not gooning.
Trying to hide in that incubator's experimental unit, are you? I need to find a way to destroy those pipes and make it work.
I didn't even press anything there. I didn't press anything there either. What's the point of these lasers if they don't chop me in half? I think I should. One time I did this, and after 3 times,
Speed defense mechanisms.
I didn't. It like restarted me or something. Yes, shot, Sari. You have even less control than you thought you had before this. These QTEs are a lie. Genshin would never. Genshin would make you fail over and over. Oh, you're gonna let me get cut in half? Nope. I didn't even jump it. Fun stuff, fun stuff.
The more devices I destroy, the stronger the defenses become.
I couldn't tell you why they made you do this. This is really annoying, actually. I'm just gonna press the T's because it speeds it up. Poor... Poor Zerg is literally like, oh, I'm interested in the gameplay, I'll stick around. And we've just been playing, auto-playing QTEs. Thankfully, they seem to be getting away from this kind of stuff. I'm not sure if it's a mobile thing or what, but just make a cutscene. Really, like, they made a cutscene at the end. They did not need to draw this out for so long. Just to make a cutscene still. Slice! Oh, look at that. The water, the wave, she cut it in half again. I have to go tinkle. I don't want to miss the cutscene. Meow, my beloved.
There's a village up ahead. I'll go talk.
I have to go pee pee. I'll be right back. Oh wait.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared
Necessary.
future, leaving the
Necessary.
past behind.
Necessary. 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 Okay.
One with the sounds.
There you go. A nice view. About to ask how you knew who that was, then I read chat.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
$26, that's all I have? Fuck. Someone talking already? I'm not even doing the quest, I'm just grabbing farm already.
Leave it to me.
Damn, this guy looks badass. What the hell?
One with the sounds.
Reborn from ancient roots. Entwined. Interesting. It's getting fun. Vitality sower.
Yeah, keep climbing that damn hill, bitch. I'll keep whipping you with my freaking whip.
Keep dancing.
What the hell?
How pathetic.
Bro, let me press F!
Crimson Blossom.
Can this fucker stop what he's doing?
None shall whisper. One with the sounds. Keep it together.
Loading. Sprout a budding seed.
God dang. Parasaur. Fusion damage bonus and attack. That sounds pretty good.
What are you yearning for?
Is
Would
fusion
you
damage
like
bonus
a
on him
fun
good?
game between the two of us?
What was he, purple? He does havoc damage. Oh, this one does arrow. Okay. Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Is there no mimic? Is there less mimics in this at least? I'm tired of seeing all those bitch ass mimics.
Well, please don't disappoint me.
I don't have Fusion Rover yet. What about Electro Rover? Electrover. Can't remember if Septimon has mimics or not.
Found ya. What are you yearning for? Found ya.
Yearning for that ass is what I'm yearning for.
Well, please don't disappoint me.
Oh, I won't. There been rumors about Glacio Rover?
Ah, I knew it. The Blue Furies
I
remain
knew it.
undefeated.
The blue furries?
Ah, folks always write them off, thinking they're just sailors.
Bro's
or
a furry over
singers.
here?
That don't matter in the arena. It's all about pure strength.
Levin, you might be running on a delay. Mixed spawns are 50-50. Are you struggling with them? Consider leading a better life and increasing your cosmic karma.
So
Oh,
what?
so all of
Worried
those
about your
golden
bets?
chests, it's
How
just
many times
I've
do
been
I
getting
have to-
mimics because I'm bad karma.
Hey. All right, all right. Oh, look here, a visitor.
My cosmic
Welcome
karmic
to
is bad.
Septimont.
Right, so
Your clothes
okay,
aren't from around
I'm
here.
lucky.
You from the New Federation?
Guess I'm just a bad person. We all about to be furries? That's how they get you, chat.
I've
They're
met some
slowly
visitors
giving
from
you
Guangdong
more cat
before.
girls and
Proper
bat
folk,
girls and
polite as
dog
can be.
girls and
They do tend to
cow
speak in
girls.
riddles, though.
horse girls. And eventually everyone's just gonna be a furry. We're all
You just
gonna
watched a
walk
live
around
match. It's
with
too bad you
furry
missed it. Mattia from the Blue
suits
Furies
on.
gave the other team a right pounding.
and then we'll
Aye. Capitolini Hill's holding the Great Aegon now in the city. Happens every 4 years. All of Septimon's talking about
first?
who'll be the next
No.
champion. You here for the games too?
No. I'm looking for someone.
You first? Mud! You're banned! Cat girls ain't furries. Fight me. I mean, you just beat yourself, buddy.
At this time.
Have you ever chatted to cat girls? Does that make you a
Folks from
furry?
all over Solaris have flooded into
no.
Septimont lately.
Who's it you're looking for? This here is the first stop for ferries heading to Capitolini Hill. Maybe we've seen him before.
Furries? See? They're doing it again! It's subliminal messaging, chat. The blue furries, the stop for fairies.
Can't
It's
say
furries
I've seen anyone
everywhere.
like that around. Most Raganese we see here are from the Troop of Fools or the Montelli Nobles. They're a bit more open to our ways of thinking about faith. If she's wearing the Order's emblem, though, she'll have drawn some eyes.
You could be converted.
After Cardathea and Fleur-de-Lis's frequencies merged, she got her body back.
I bet this guy's got a
If she
couple
passed through
ears
here,
tucked in his pocket or
People
something.
would have seen her.
Look at him. A shit-eating smile. You're probably thinking I'm some weirdo for not being a furry. I'm a king, bitch!
Half human, half lion creature wearing armor and swinging a poleaxe. That's gotta be the guardian echo of Septimont. Our lioness of glory, Arsinosa.
It is kind of weird that this whole society is just like Roman garb. While this guy's walking up in some black cargo jeans.
Can you tell me more about this
Skinny jeans.
Guardian Echo?
If Zanny is a
Oh,
furry, then I'm
gladly.
joining the cult.
See,
Does
ever
she count
since
as a
our
furry?
ancestors
She's like
set foot on this
a
land, we Septimontians
a sheep
fought the
furry.
harsh elements and
That's
the
what she
savage
is.
tacit discords.
like a ram.
Many brave souls came before us, their reverberations settling in the stone that now stands as Arsinosa. She was born from the battle's roar and the fierce bellows of pride.
As the guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa usually only reveals
Arsinosa.
herself during the Great Aegon. To earn
Asinosa?
her blessing is the highest honor any Septimontian could hope for.
But why would Cardathea take on Septimont's Guardian Echo?
If you want to see
Kinda
it,
sad
just
no
wait
Luke
for the
Herson
finals.
gameplay drop
They'll
today.
be held in the Colosseum in the city. But don't dawdle. Get a ticket now, or you'll miss out.
As for that order girl you're looking for, you might try asking in the inns around the city.
Blessed Maiden Furidalis. See?
Play! Edwin! Come give me a hand!
Luke Ferson? Chat, they're doing it on purpose.
Ah, right. We best be off. If you want to see the fights, follow this path to the arena. The ticket booth's just up ahead.
Furries everywhere. Barina, more like Furina.
Could it have originated from Imperator's power as well?
But not like the Genshin Furina, like Furina, yeah, there we go.
But it's unstable, as if something else is interfering. Strange. It's just like Abby said. I can feel its source close to the city, but can't pin down where exactly.
Boss,
I
you're
expect we'll get
looking
more
so
drops
serious.
first, then maybe a backstory trailer for Amieth, and then Luke after her stuff.
And you are...
Who the hell are you, you stupid tiny woman?
Me? I'm a traveling Taoist from Mengzhou. Just call me Wuthering. Exorcism, talisman divination, fortune telling. You name it, I bling it. So, you wanna try your luck, Fa?
Fa Mulan?
How did you know my name?
How does he know?
Heard about you from
He
an
knows
old
I'm named
friend.
Fa?
You know Jinshin? Pretty sure you met her in Jinzhou. She trained with the same master before me. We've got
Jinjin?
history.
I don't know who Jinjin
Last time I
is.
went up to the mountain to see her, she mentioned you. So I hear you're looking for
Oh, is that
someone?
dumbass punchy girl?
Not so easy, not
Yeah.
so easy. The feng shui in Renacita is not good. The tea is trapped underwater, not good flow. No luck now, bad sign. You should be careful, boss.
Alright, Booling, why are you illiterate?
You show up and the stars change. I was betting on who could break the deadlock, so I'm glad I caught you first.
Maybe you need better glasses so you can read your lines better. Dumbass! Mavica was an Augusta clone? I don't actually know. When did Natlan first release? August 28, 2024? When did Septimont first release? Yeah. Ooh, unlucky Sarok. L-Take! Get him out of here! Nice thing about being a multi-billion-dollar company is you can fund psyops and lies. Yeah, like WUWA's funding a freaking furry psyop.
You want to know about
What happened?
Arsinosa?
Twitch chat is claiming
She's
that
the heart of
Mavica is a copy of Augusta.
If you visit the downtown area on Capitoloni Hill, you'll see it for yourself. The Griffon statue.
Augusta is what Mamiko wishes she was, so it's alright.
They've been
Some
part of
bold
this
words.
archipelago since ancient times. We used to fight them, but we've always respected their strength and bravery. In Septimont, strong emotional frequencies tend to settle within things. That's how Arsinosa came to be. She was once just a Griffon statue, but the people's burning desire for victory transformed her into Septimont's
I'm supposed to get some clothes together
It's a
to
kind
donate
of
to Uganda, chat.
testament to our will. I've heard that the Sentinel came to Septimont not long after
gotta go to
Arsinosa was
bed.
born. It said they even met her. I can't help but wonder what happened. As the Sentinel's fellow warriors, we Septimontians pay heed to their actions. But after that, it was the last time the Sentinel came to Septimont.
Augusta was inspired by Millennia from Elden Ring. Ooh, so wait a minute. Looks like Augusta's a copy.
Maybe they saw we could handle things on our own and decided to entrust the city to our ancestors.
Thank
If
you,
that's
Father
the
Elden
case,
Ring, for
it's
inspiring a character like
grand honor,
Augusta.
Don't you think?
August Alsina.
Arsinosa. She will stand watch over our land now and forever.
Augusta, more like a gust of wind. What the hell did that guy want to talk about? I didn't even listen to him.
To us Septimontians, they are like the rabbit tempered without the blood.
I actually don't care about what you
Here,
think.
if we
You're some kind of Roman. You got a middle school education. Puppy! Look at a puppy! Oh my gosh, such a cute puppy. Lupa, my beloved, lock in. If I feel like it. What's up with this puddle? Why is this puddle glowing like it's special? That is clearly a Griphon? What's a Griphon? Damn!
Not bad.
Ow, bro. He's gonna wake up with a
Keep me from
massive
fighting.
headache.
Careful now.
We'll see who rips whose throat out first.
Get snipped.
All right, Emilio. Why don't you take
Puppy!
your band of
It's a
cowards
puppy,
and get out
chat.
of my way before I decide to handle it myself. Pulling dirty tricks before the Aegon. Did you think I wouldn't notice? Did you ever stop to think you nearly got an innocent person killed? Shame on you.
Lupa. So you're really not going to reconsider? Even with the finals just around the corner?
Reconsider. You think I should keep playing along and stay blind to your match fixing? I don't care what you do off the field, but in the arena, fairness isn't negotiable. If you can't get that, just keep wagging your tail for the house.
Lupa, you're the only one here with a tail. I didn't want to break it to you, but you're saying stupid lines like that.
I once thought you were a decent
He does not have a tail.
and we fought well together. But look at you now. Pathetic.
Damn, even she got motion in the ocean.
You know nothing, Lupa. Not everyone has the same strength to survive in Septimont with a clean conscience.
Oh, that's a dumbass line. Not that it's a bad line, it's just a dumbass line. Like, bro just said that with all seriousness.
Sorry about that clown show. Don't
Stop
judge
doing evil
Septimont by a
things,
few
brother.
Rats that can't hold their own in the dirt.
Bro, self-reported.
They're not the norm here. Lupa's the name. Gladiator by trade. Guess we're acquainted now after crossing blades. Care to tell me your name?
What are you doing with your hands? Is this a Septimont thing?
Got it. It's rare to meet someone with your kind of strength.
Seduction line number 1.
Here, but the way you handled your blade...
I just glaze her and then she falls in my lap.
Beautiful. I like it.
What happened just now? Did they try to ambush you?
I legitimately assumed that WUWA and Kuro Games were a Korean development studio because they nailed character thighs so hard. Koreans do be going in on thighs, huh?
That man, Emilio, used to be my partner. The Silvers were probably behind this.
I don't know. I don't think anyone in reality sits here with these bands, like, literally constricting their blood flow. Especially warriors. Like,
the House of Silver is nobility in Septimont.
That nailing
I
design.
share their name, though. I'm sure they've thrown me out since I stepped away from the team.
Is this tied to the match fixing you mentioned?
Fashion. Why is this face?
Ugh, yes. I knew something was off, but I didn't think they'd go this far. Maybe they threw some serious money at it.
IRL badasses all have thigh straps.
I thought the money I made them would have been enough.
My bad.
Well.
Guess I don't know that game. IRL.
I was thinking, you're not a local, are you?
She likes my pheromones, chat.
How about we team up and fight together in the finals?
That's Cardathia's frequency. But how?
Is that your way of saying yes?
I'm sorry. Lupa, have you ever met a Ragunese girl by the name of Cardathia?
Don't goon the Lupa, please. She is ultimate, bro. I don't goon furries, okay? Because I'm not a freaking furry, alright, Sarok?
Cardathia. Nope, never heard of her. What's going on with her?
You think the bear trap around the neck helps with fights? Apparently that's a fascist statement. I don't think it helps with anything.
She's missing. I'm looking for her.
Wolf girls ain't furries? Well, I'm pretty sure, like, the baseline entry-level furry is wolf girl. I gooned a hot women and Lupa falls in that category.
I tracked her to Septimont, and it seems she confronted Arsinosa.
Sometimes categories can overlap.
Arsinosa is the symbol of our spirit, the great echo guarding Septimont for centuries. Besides the current F4, Augusta, nobody has ever faced her directly.
F4? More like F-furry. Don't fight it. You know you want to touch that tail and wrap it around you, Jesus.
Thea of yours is strong enough to take on Arsenosa. If she did, it would be the talk of Septimont.
Some hands do have net straps.
I see. No leads yet, then.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you should join me in the Aegon. When Arsenosa shows up in the finals, you might find the answers you're looking for. The champion gets noble recognition, a hefty bonus, and some secret perks. If we win, you can take it all.
As long as these perks are in Astrites.
And the attention that comes with being a champion.
Astrites or ass. That's all I'm playing this game for. Give me Astrites, give me ass, or give me death. Alright.
True. But what's in it for you?
I'm a simple man. I see Thaiban squish, and I violently defend them with my entire existence.
Me?
Oh my gosh.
I just want to see the look on their cheating faces when they realize I've beaten them at their own game. They're probably betting against me in secret. Ha! Doesn't matter. Once we win, they'll lose it all. Serves them right. If there's no punishment for crossing the line, then what's the point of a line at all?
It's Jacoby in the flesh. What's good, brother?
I don't know what other tricks my dear family has planned.
We got a new
But
Gooner Queen introduced to the screen,
outlander.
Jacob.
Strong too. No ties.
She's a
to their
furry.
schemes. That's why
The chat's
I look
self-reporting
forward to
themselves
working
as
this
furries.
with you. Can't wait to see what kind of gladiator you'll be.
Lovely.
Arsenosa and the unusual frequency I felt from Lupa are the only leads I've got. Lupa denies ever meeting Carthea, but maybe she didn't realize.
There's some peak character design in this game, Jacob.
She's hiding something. Either way, teaming up with her is my best shot
I think
at
I
finding
showed
the
you, though.
truth.
This is her voice actor's first role.
That's the spirit! Well then, I'll be counting on you, my fellow warrior.
The voice actor is so good that I don't even register it as the voice acting. I'm pretty sure that's just their normal speaking voice because it sounds so natural. High skill. They're either the best voice actor ever or the worst.
Let's go register our team.
Jacob, it's not Meow, it's Bark Bark. She's a dog girl, okay? Not a cat girl. Get it right. God. The nerve of some of these people. That's what I'm dealing with right now, Jacob, by the way. And I probably messed up by saying dog girl. I'm gonna get freaking torn to bits. What was that angle? I'm looking at the sky. Look at these birds flying around. There's just some sick designed birds, chat. And the fire particles floating around the sky, you see that? The cloud graphics are really nice. There's some good cloud graphics. What's up, William Gomez? Welcome to stream.
Hi there. Is team registration still open?
Wolves don't bark, they just make loud ticking noises
May
like
applause
spiders.
greet you? Yes, you can register.
Really?
Oh, wait, you're Contender Looper.
Wow, Star Rail makes more money than Genshin right now? Oh, it made 81 million in November? Good lord. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Wish to register a new team, but aren't you?
I think Star Rail's been making more money for a while. That's surprising because I don't hear about Star Rail as much.
I'm no longer with the Bow of Legions. This is my new partner.
Select the option that leads to raw dogging Cantharella.
Oh, I see.
Jesus.
Allow me to register you again. Have you settled on a name for your new team?
Warrior, why don't you do the honors?
Assured Victory? That's such a lame name. Stella Lupa, Wuthering Waves.
What do you think the most commonly selected name right here is, chat?
Wuwa, wuwa, wuwa. Assured Victory, surely. Yeah, I just got to Septimont in the last like 30 minutes. It's a slow burn because my ass sits here and yaps. But it's been pretty good. We got Linnae in 15 pulls. We got her Sig in 5 pulls. We had Cartithia in like total of 70. So now I'm going for Cartithia's weapon, and then I am saving my juice. Try and get Augusta.
I take it you are referring to the two of us. The star does suit you well.
Wait, I want to change my name.
All right, the name is settled. We'd also like to apply for the special qualifier, please.
Saving your what? Saving my juice.
Of course. Please wait one moment.
The Gladiators Aegon happens year-round in Septimont. Training matches, exhibition games, open tournaments, you name it. But we're after the Aegon of Champions, the biggest event held every 4 years. We also call it the Great Aegon. There are 2 stages. A points-based prelim and an elimination round. The prelim is almost over. The eliminations are about to begin.
Pull value-wise, it would be Were you choice of naming pulls?
I've earned enough points from the regular matches to qualify for the finals, but since you're a new contender, you'll need to win the special
Alright, you name your
qualifier
pulls
to
and I'll judge you for it.
If we defeat higher-ranked opponents, we can secure a spot with fewer matches.
Just the 2 of us. Is it 2 on 2?
Exactly. It's one of the reforms the new F4 made to the Aegon. And of course, our Echo partners will be joining us in the arena too. Echoes aren't just companions to us, but proof of our strength.
Puppy!
Hunting them, taming them, and learning to live with them is the first lesson every Septimontian learns. Now, it's time to step into the arena. Ready?
Alone won't do anything for him. What about the roster that I have?
Registration completed. Happy hunting, contenders.
Let's see how well we work together in the arena, my fellow warrior.
Man, those clouds are nice.
Are you ready
With
for the
Linnae,
Gladiators Aegon?
will be a decent DPS.
Happy hunting, gladiators.
Right, if I go Linnae, and Shopkeeper, is that not a good team? Wait, I want to be Lupo.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Hopefully this helps.
see the dynamic gameplay, you can only find it here.
You make quite the hunting party.
Get together.
Get wrecked, bro. Think you'll benefit more from Augusto at this point?
Oh, we did it!
Lupa's so fun to play.
That was perfection! I haven't felt this alive in ages.
She looks fun.
Ah, I could finally focus and savor every moment of the fight.
Sumeru copied this background music? Bro is reaching so hard.
Thanks, Warrior. Teaming up with you was the right choice.
This crazy rage bait. Isn't that Wipeout William?
It does. These little ones love a good match and never miss a chance to cheer for the victors. They're more fired up than usual. Looks like your performance really won them over.
I bet that works, though. I bet that works in some streams. I bet Sarok farms the emotional rampages.
They're just as lively as the baby Griffon I came across before.
Watching her explode on everything is a sight to behold. Same for me.
This city does know how to keep spirits high. Speaking of Griffons, they've actually been here long before our ancestors even settled on this archipelago.
You know, a bunch of Hoyo people will crash out over that for real.
We've secured our first victory.
I'm
the
a
next
Hoyo
match
person.
Will be held further out.
Ho-bro. Call us the Ho-bros.
If we take down the top-ranked team there, we'll be... Oh. Oh, Contender Lupa! Please! Sign for me!
I'm C6 Daya. I'm the realest Hoyo shill ever.
It's you.
It's all about that C6
Why would a
Sino,
star
bro.
like you be in this arena?
C6 Daya ain't shit.
It's impossible to get a ticket for your matches. Oh, I wish I'd known sooner that you'd be here.
Did something happen with the Bow of Legions, Contender Lupa? Who's this new gladiator you've got?
Alright, listen, lady. You're
Did you
talking
replace
way
Contender
too fast.
Emilio?
Oh, that's front page material.
Did you have a time limit on reading your lines or something? What's wrong with you?
Hey, make some room! Lupa, I loved your performance. Please, will you sign for me?
Some people like boy shorts, some people like goth cat girl mommy badasses. The furry allegations stand on this Sarok fella. No one wants my autograph? Okay, get over yourself, Bubba. Quian and Phoebe are waving too.
It comes with the job. Gotta draw a crowd in, both in and out of the arena.
Cat girls themselves ain't furries, but the build-up, the evidence all laid out forth in front of you
All right,
tells
everyone.
a story. You know, only sufficiently buffs like 2 DPSs at this point in the game, Augusta and Gian. Well, then I'll pull a Yuno and Augusta.
I can handle this, but it will take too long.
Elves are just Batgirls if you like elves. Hey.
We need to make a swift retreat.
Okay.
Are you giving me kisses and yelling at me at the same time? That's crazy work. What's up, Mikhail de Shouge?
Don't let go.
All right, good night. I'm doing great. Thank you for checking in. Great to have you. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Look at this little puppy. Look at this little puppy face. Oh, the baby. Puppy baby, puppy baby, puppy baby, so cute, puppy baby, so cute, so cute. Dark said XOXO. How do you feel about that? She said, hell no, Sarok. She just shook her head at you, Sarah. Get fucked. You know, Linnae combo is very strong, but what if you want to Linnae for a Met girl later? You know, we'll be bench warming. Well, I'll probably pull for Augusta first. Augusta is more of a solo character, right? Okay, if I looked at this list, I've already done this, but I look at this list and I go, oh my gosh, character design. I mean, this guy looks fucking sick.
I'm ready.
I think I really want Brant because we already met him and he's badass. And then Augusta caught my eye like the moment I pulled her out. Like it's the moment I freaking clicked on her, I was like, oh fuck, this lady looks fucking badass. So I think I go Augusta first. But girl,
While the moon cycles, I remain the anchor.
she's got a few things going for her. Especially when she switches her feet. That way I can get a good sight on all the toes. Brant is expensive as fuck. Okay, well maybe we skip Brant. Characters are too primo, then maybe I don't invest too much into pulling for them. But I like Brant's design. Oh man.
Good. We made it out. Whew. I'll let the staff at the next arena know we're coming to avoid the same chaos there.
Brant really likes
Matches
to
are the bread
sig,
and butter
Chun-Li,
for
and Lupo.
gladiators. The famous ones rarely take on impromptu
Sounds like
matches.
a lot of
That's what
investment.
caused such a stir. But now, word about our new team is gonna spread very quickly.
What stuff do I need to upgrade?
I will be there for everyone.
The power to split and merge matter.
Need the bamboo irises. Unfading glory. impressive.
What was that smirk about?
This patch I got S3 Cartethia because I wanted to free up Coca-Cola and Rover for other teams. Click on the flower and it'll mark it on the map. Oh, yeah.
Sent word to certain
Right, I
people.
can track. I'm not gonna do that though because I'm probably about to. I gotta work in the morning. Gotta do like 14 hours tomorrow.
Too much modesty is a double-edged sword. So, I'll be frank.
Too
When
much
it
modesty.
comes to bankability, I'm at the top of the game.
Bangability? What are you talking about?
That's how my family, the Silvers, have kept their position all these years.
Coca-Cola
But
is the main
nobles here in
DBS character.
Septimont
Fight
are
me.
always hunting and contesting for more.
Bro always wants to fight, but he punches himself in the face first.
Lions and wolves tear each other to pieces, while the hyenas lie in wait.
I'm into that shit.
Everyone wants a taste of the juiciest meat.
Hey, no yelling. I can have fun and laugh without you yelling at me, okay, baby girl? She didn't like that noise.
And with the illegal
She's
betting
like, what the
they're
hell are
running,
you doing?
once they hear I've left the old team, they'll all be scrambling to get a piece of the action.
Are you planning to muddy the waters?
The waters are already so murky, no one can tell who's stirring them. But it's still better now than it was before. The mess they made before the current effort took over was...
May applause greet you, Looper.
Who's that, Cristoforo? Oh, some
Huh.
idiot.
I see you've been waiting for me, Cartor.
She could smell the wind coming up his skirt.
He was my manager back in the Bow of Legions. Has a gift for knowing exactly what to say
Looks
to
like he
anyone.
eats shit.
Though, that's his flaw too.
For a manager, isn't the skill of speech always a gift?
Carter. Love that Rover is hella valuable in many teams. I actually love that too. That's
Domina Julia Silva
that's something I
hoped
really
you'd
appreciate.
Behave and return home. She bid that I reason with you at the earliest opportunity.
Like having your MC actually being
It
like
seems you
part of
found yourself
rotations.
a new ally. I dare say her hopes are dashed.
And
It's really
what's your point?
self-aware, I guess.
How disappointing. Not
Like
even a
that's
hint
one of my
charm when
biggest
there's no
critiques I
crowd
think
around
of
to
Genshin
impress.
is, and it's always been that way, is just like like having the character that's on the screen the most out of anybody in the world being just objectively useless aside from Dendro Rover, and I don't know anything about Pyro Rover yet,
Feeling
but I
confident
mean not
about
Rover,
this
Traveler.
new team of yours? What do you think your chances are of winning the championship?
With me and this warrior? 100%. Enough, Cartor. Spare me the games and empty chatter. I have one question for you. Are you involved in the Silver's match fixing?
Pyro Trav is a scroll bot at most? What's a scroll bot mean? What's up,
No.
Decline Nut?
I do love money. but I don't stoop to that level to get it.
Decline Nut Ruster. What's good? Epic as hell, Lupa story. This is main story quest for. This is just like we just got introduced to Lupa, unless this is what you're talking about.
Fair enough. You may leave now.
Oh, use mainly to proc scroll. Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
Dangerous question.
Likely to get another rover element?
Think
Hell
carefully.
yeah.
The silvers may have made you a star.
You really have
but
to read all that?
They can just as easily snuff that star out.
Yep. Yes, yes I did. I read out everyone's names. Most of the time.
I've never doubted your talent, but these are the rules of the game.
I could read out your name every time I talk to you, Noct9586, if you want.
I know the rules well enough. I just wonder if Domina Julia truly understands who's making the
That
rules now,
and some free-to-play
and
mob
where
teams
she
for her
stands
ult
in
to
this
charge
game.
it? Oh, okay. Don't include the numbers, you nerd.
Is this Carter also from House Silva?
Not exactly.
Maybe that's just
He's
a
a
design
free
flaw
man,
from the
though
crafter
he's
of the
handled
name.
Vow of Legion's business for the past few years. Look.
Bro, I just got teabagged
Once
by a
we cross
statue.
the Hero's Way, we'll get to the Capitolini Hill District. For
Capitolini?
centuries, countless gladiators have walked this
We
very
keep just
path to
walking like
Colosseum
10 feet
Olympus.
and then stopping and
Just
doing a
as we
stupid
are now.
conversation. Let me beat something up, you brat. But actually, though, it's 3 AM and I have to work in the morning, so I'm gonna need to frick. 147 plus 20 is 167. All right, chat. We pull absolute pulsation right here. Are you confident? Do you believe? Do we believe, chat? Do we believe that it's going to happen, chat? We believe. We believe. Yeah. Not enough of you believed. Did I do my dailies? Did. Must have done them last night. You believed? At least Dilly believed. That is a blue? Damn, bro. Cold. Material? It's all just material boxes? That's all I get from this damn battle pass? And that's all you get from Genshin battle pass. You're rooting against me? Oh look! We can unlock Calcharo. Yeah, I don't want her. I already have these 3.
I'll handle your commission. Alone.
Oh, hell yeah. He's a Gemini. Do I get bonus? They don't give me the fucking... Damn, I should have just lost to him on a 50-50. You get
I will
pulls
be
for
there
leveling the
everyone
characters?
as we head toward our shared future.
I see my way clear.
You don't get an award for like leveling the characters up?
Your kindness, I have certainly received. Naturally, I'll work for you in return.
Dang. L game, Genshin better. Where the hell is this? The Whining Axes? Where? Do I have to like do the quest to make that place not deadly? No, especially not for leveling Calcharo. That's painful. Calcharo's goated, bro. Look at him, he looks like a freaking badass. Who's he good with? Lenny? And this dumbass?
Eyes on the horizon. Gotcha, didn't I?
Yoo-hoo. Cucumber was the character you built before 3.0 and Lenny. You have the world's strongest Illumi. That's wild. Alright, chat. How do you go to the work in the morning? I'll be streaming tomorrow night. If you're new to the stream, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Follow the Twitch. And come back to the stream tomorrow. I will be... Actually, I'll probably be trying out Arc Raiders for the first time tomorrow. Because my buddy Jacob wants to play it. We'll be trying out Arc Raiders tomorrow night. Probably... Depending on what time he gets to bed, then Wuthering Waves after that. You guys have a wonderful, lovely night. Pathetic, I know. I'm pathetic. Raiden, I'm sorry. Raiden is so disappointed in me. Tell your doggo I said heart, heart, heart. She shook her head at you last time you tried that, so I'm not gonna tell her. Alright, chat. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all for hanging out. I'll be streaming tomorrow. Bye-bye.